Yeah, good morning. So, I'll be demonstrating how to add markup and markdown using the B2B backend. And straight in, I'm going to log in to the B2B backend using our demo credentials, which I already have here. Okay, uh, this is what we should get as the first interface when we log in, and this can also be a form of reservation page. You can always make a reservation here also as a B2B agent. And as an admin, you can make a reservation on this particular page also. But I won't be dwelling on that today. What I'll be discussing is admin. And where do I find my admin? This is my admin, and I'll be talking about flight rules. Flight rules in particular. I'll click on flight rules. And what do I have under the flight rules? I have face, I have markup, I have blacklist, preferred airline, SSRA, alternative airport, BFM, connection type, extra services, required feeds, message and condition, holiday rules, auxiliary, passenger type, routine manager. What I'm talking about today is markup and markdown. Markup and markdown, which is the most important of the system, whereby you can use to inflate your price, and you can always use to give discount on your commission. So now I'll be creating different scenario on how to add markup and markdown. Our first scenario will come with I want to add a markdown of 5,000 naira on all the bookings that will be made on my system, both B2B and B2C. How do I do that? I'll click on markup, and after clicking markup, I'll click add new button here. This is the add new button over here. I'll click add new button. So it loads up my markup interface, and the first thing I'll do is the rule type. What is my rule type? What am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to add a markup. Under my rule type, I have markup, markdown commission fee, and administration fee. I'll click on markup. Then this is a rule name. This rule name can be a name, can be a conventional name, like any name that when I come back to my markup list, I can eventually know what the markup does without clicking on the markup. For example, now I'm going to name this markup of 5k of 5k on all the bookings. So now without me clicking on this, if I see this list outside and I read through this, I know that this markup of row is adding 5,000 naira to all the bookings that will be made on my system. Now the amount that we have here is 5k, which is 5,000 naira in the real sense. Now my amount should be added. Is it per type? The type of per person or per booking file. What do I mean by per person? Per person means we have we are going to add the markup for adult, child, and infant. And per booking file is per PNR. You know, we can have more than 2, 3, 4 people on a PNR, which means if I'm adding markup per PNR, which means all the passenger type on the PNR will only be entitled to one markup, whereas per person will be entitled to multiple markup depending on the number of passengers that are in the PNR. If I have 5 passengers in the PNR and I'm adding my markup per person, it's going to add my markup times 5. So which means I'll be having my markup in 5 places.